So it's finally out. The Indian cricket team squad for the T20 World Cup to be played in Australia has been announced by the BCCI. Quite a few regular picks, but there are a few surprises as well. Now, if you haven't watched our video of the 5 players to watch out for the year 2020, the 4 players that we've spoken about have been selected in the T20 squad. If you haven't watched those videos, please go through and watch those videos as well. Now, the 15-player squad announced by the BCCI consists of quite a few experienced players combined with a few youngsters as well. The side looks really good on paper, and the experience will come in really handy when India take on Australia in the very first game on the 21st of Feb 2020. Now, the Indian squad will be led by the 31-year-old Harmanpreet Kaur. It's her first stint as a captain in an ICC tournament, and the experience that she has playing for India for so long will really come in handy when India start their campaign in Australia. The deputy to Harmanpreet will be the dashing opener Smriti Mandhana. The Southpaw is in really good form coming into the World Cup, and her performances also in the recently concluded Challenger Series will give her a lot of confidence going into this tournament. Well, who will open with Smriti Mandhana? The answer gives us a real delight as 15-year-old Shefali Verma makes the cut into this T20 World Cup. It's a first ICC event, and this will create a lot of buzz in the international circuit in India as well. Shefali has been the find of last year for India, and it'll be really interesting to see how she goes in this World Cup. 19-year-old Jemimah Rodrigues, on the back of some exceptional performances in the domestic circuit, the international circuit, as well as the Kia Super League, makes the cut in this T20 side for India. Jemimah is surely a good candidate as far as the middle order is concerned. Another addition into this lineup is the right-hander Harleen Deol. The Punjab batter has done exceptionally well in the limited opportunities that has been given to her, and her inclusion into this lineup will surely give her a lot of confidence as she goes into her first ever World Cup. 22-year-old Deepti Sharma will regularly feature in the playing 11 for sure. Her 4 overs of spin and the stability that she provides in the middle order will be really handy for India if they lose a cluster of wickets early on in the innings. Deepti Sharma has been quite impressive with the ball in 28 games, picking up 35 T20 international wickets, and her experience will surely be really crucial as far as the Indian lineup is concerned. An inspiring addition into this lineup of India has been the addition of Pooja Vastrakar. Pooja has scored 99 runs in the recently concluded Challenger Series and will look to continue her momentum as she goes on to this World Cup, as a right-arm fast-medium pace will be really crucial in the Australian conditions as well. The 26-year-old Veda Krishnamurthy, who led India C in the recently concluded Challenger Series in the final and won the trophy as well, will be really crucial as far as the Indian middle order is concerned. She is very experienced in this format, having played 49 games and scored over 500 runs. The experience that she's also had in the Women's Big Bash League in 2017 will also come in handy as she goes on to play in the Australian conditions. 28-year-old Rajeshwari Gaikwad has been included in this lineup as well. The wily left-arm spinner will come in really handy in the Australian conditions. Now, the only wicket-keeper batter in this lineup, Tanya Bhatia, will keep wickets for India in this edition of the World Cup. She's an experienced campaigner, having played a lot of international games for India, but her numbers don't suggest the talent that she has in this format. Tanya Bhatia will surely be the key when India take the field in this World Cup. Now, the obvious choice as the spinner was the addition of the 27-year-old Poonam Yadav. The leg spinner missed out on the Challenger Series due to injury, but her addition in this lineup creates no doubt in anyone's mind, as the number of wickets that she has taken in this format is second to none. She is an experienced campaigner, and she will be really the crucial link as far as the bowling is concerned for India. One of the most inspired inclusions has been the addition of Arundhati Reddy. The pace bowler hasn't played much of international cricket of late, but her recent performances in the Challenger Series surely put her as the contender to be selected as the pace bowler to go for the World Cup in Australia. Now, the addition of this player has really widened the eyes of every fan. 16-year-old Richa Ghosh, hailing from West Bengal, has played some outstanding innings in the recently concluded Challenger Series, and her addition in this squad clearly goes on to show that there is always value for performance. Richa Ghosh will be playing her first ever World Cup at the age of 16 years old. Don't know if she'll make the cut into the playing 11 or no, but the experience will be surely of great help to Richa. 30-year-old Shikha Pandey will lead the attack for India in this World Cup. She's a really good pace bowler and has done really well in the recent editions of T20 internationals. The ability to tong the ball in the end, in the death overs, and the power that she generates with the bat is really exceptional. Coming on to the last player of the squad, left-arm spinner Radha Yadav again makes the cut, surely on the basis of some exceptional performances that she's had. She's picked up a lot of international wickets, and the way she is bowled in the recently concluded Challenger Series surely gives her an edge over the others. The 21-year-old Radha Yadav had played this tournament in 2018 in the West Indies as well. She was the highest wicket taker for India in that tournament. I'm sure she would look to continue that form in this year's World Cup as well. Right then, so these are the 15 players that will be going to Australia for the World T20. It's predominantly a spin-heavy side, but Harmanpreet Kaur, the captain, has spoken to the press and said that spin is what they are relying on, and they will play to their strengths in the World T20 in Australia. So that's the squad for India for this World Cup. Comment down below your views about what you think about this squad. Until I see you next time, it's goodbye.